Why Wike? Why now? This is the question many Nigerians, especially those living in Abuja, have been asking for months now. The wave of infrastructure transformation currently going on in the Federal Capital Territory, particularly in the areas of roads, has taken almost everyone by surprise. The man leading this transformation is none other than the current Minister of FCT, Wike. To many people, what they are seeing in Abuja today has not been witnessed since the return of democracy in Nigeria in 1999. So naturally, people are asking, why Wike, why now? During the time of Olusegun Obasanjo as president, someone else was there as FCT minister. What were his achievements? During the time of late President Umaru Musa Yar'Adua, another person was also there as the minister of the FCT. What did he achieve? Under President Goodluck Jonathan, yet another man was in charge of the Federal Capital Territory. What was his record? Even during the last 8 years of President Muhammadu Buhari administration, there was someone managing the affairs of the FCT. What did that person achieve? These are the honest questions people are asking today because what is happening now under Nyesom Wike seems to stand in sharp contrast to everything that came before. Many residents of Abuja who have lived in the city for years can testify that the transformation they are seeing today is not just talk, it is real and visible. Roads that were once narrow and neglected are being dualized. Street lights that had long stopped working are being fixed. Some satellite towns that were almost forgotten are now getting attention. Even those who may not support Mike politically are admitting that his style of governance has brought a new level of urgency and seriousness to the management of the capital city. But the question still remains, why Wike? Why now? Did anything change? Is there suddenly more money coming into the system? Interestingly, the answer appears to be no. If anything, the oil revenue today is even lower compared to what previous administration enjoyed. The only major change that has happened since this government came into office is the removal of fuel subsidy, which has affected both government and citizens in different ways. Yet, somehow, in the midst of all this, the FCT Minister Nyesom Wike has managed to carry out projects that many thought were impossible in such a short time. Some critics have argued that the level of work done so far is not commensurate with the amount of money available in the FCT. They claim that the revenue at his disposal, Wike could have done even more, but the truth remains that those who were there before him did very little. Those who were there before him did very little or nothing at all. It is one thing to have access to funds and another thing to have the will, the courage, and the vision to use them effectively. That is where Wike seemed to stand out. Wike has always been known as a man who believed in action. His records as the former governor of Rivers State already shows his love for infrastructure, order, and visible projects. He believed that governance should not just be about speaking big grammar or making empty promises. It should be about results that people can see and feel. Perhaps that is the same energy he has brought to the FCT. In a short period, he has proven that with determination and proper supervision, things can actually move faster in governance. Many people in Abuja now wake up each day to the sound of construction, roads being expanded, bridge being repaired, and new projects springing up across the city. The sight of machine working day and night has brought back hope to many residents who had long given up on the idea of development. Even taxi drivers and traders in satellite towns are beginning to talk about how Wike's projects are making life easier for them. The level of enthusiasm and discussion about the FCT today is something that has not been seen in a long time. Another interesting thing about this development is that Wike is the first Southerner to occupy the position of the FCT minister. Despite the regional politics that often divide Nigeria, he has managed to win the heart of many people in the North Central region, including Abuja residents who usually remain neutral about such matters. In fact, even his political opponents have found themselves acknowledging his efforts. They may not like his style, but they cannot deny his results. The truth is that Nigerians are not asking for too much. They simply want leaders who can use public resources for the benefit of the people. For many years, the FCT seemed to have been left behind, despite being the pride of the nation. Ministries came and went, but the level of development remained almost the same. Then came Wike, and in less than 2 years, he has managed to change the narrative. Maybe the real answer to why Wike, why now is that sometimes a system needs someone bold enough to shake it up. Sometimes leadership is not about the amount of money available, about the strength of will and passion for the progress. Wike seemed to possess both. He talked tough, but he also worked hard. He demands results from those under him and does not appear to tolerate excuses. That kind of energy is rare in public service, and perhaps that is why the people are noticing the difference, whether one loves him or not. It is hard to deny that Nelson Wike has brought a new wave of activities into the FCT. His actions have reminded Nigerians that change is possible when leadership is intentional. The roads may not all be completed yet, and there will always be areas for improvement, but what he has started has already set a new standard. So when people ask why Wike, why now, maybe the answer is simple because the time for excuses is over. because Nigerians have waited long enough to see real governance in action. And maybe, just maybe, took someone like Nyesom Wike, a man who refuses to sit still, to remind everyone that Abuja can truly become the beautiful capital city it was meant to be.